A Spokane woman who was honorably discharged from the Air Force is at the center of a lawsuit that could strike down the military's Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy regarding gay servicemen.
In her first one-on-one television interview, Margaret Witt sits down and talks to KXLY4's Karina Shagren.
The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals just ruled in Margaret Witt's favor. She can continue to fight the military's Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, and she plans to until the policy no longer exists. Witt was honorably discharged after the military asked her about a relationship she had had with another woman. And while this ruling doesn't mean she'll get her job back with the Air Force, she says she would return if she could.
I'll go back tomorrow.
Her picture is still used in Air Force recruiting materials despite her fight with the military.
I hope a lot of people would like to see this policy gone. Margaret
Witt has served in battlefields as a flight nurse, though this latest battle might be the most difficult and most public. It all started in 2004. A major in the Air Force confronted Witt about a romantic relationship she had had with another woman.
I couldn't believe it. I was in complete shock.
At the time, Witt had served 18 years in the Air Force. She believed she'd been following the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy.
The understanding is that you stay to yourself, you do your job, and nobody's going to bother you. I mean, that's what everybody believes it to be.
Witt believes she was misled, and that policy eventually led to her honorable discharge. She immediately began fighting the policy. Her lawsuit was originally thrown out by a federal judge in Tacoma before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals just overturned that decision.
I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
Under federal law, though, openly gay people are prohibited from serving in the military. The fear is they will hurt unit cohesiveness and morale. Witt says her discharge hurts the military even more.
They're short nurses, so I think maybe I could have done something to help, and here I am.
Witt admits sometimes she's angry, but she still remains loyal to the Air Force.
I just want to go back and do my job.
And while she's no longer on active duty, she's been told she still has a mission to complete, and she'll keep fighting until she's won.
She said, your mission's changed. Now you have to speak for all of those who can't.
And Witt is fairly certain the government will appeal this recent decision. It could go all the way to the Supreme Court, but Witt is prepared for a long fight. In the newsroom, Karina Shagren, KXLY4.